Hey everybody, this is going to be my pregnancy update for week 14, and probably the most notable thing about this week, if you can't hear it in my voice, is that I'm sick. I'm pretty darn sick. It's getting a little bit better. Today's Monday, and it hit me Friday morning. I woke up with a sore throat, and then it kind of went away, and I was like, oh, no big deal. I went to work, and I was working kind of later into that night, and over the course of the last few hours of my shift, my throat got sore and more sore and more sore. By the time I got home, it was just raw, and my nose started to run. And that night, I didn't sleep pretty much at all because I couldn't breathe through my nose. I don't know about you guys, but when that happens, I can't sleep very well. My throat was on fire, and I knew I had to work the next morning super early because I worked back to back, like Friday night till 9 and then Saturday morning at 7. So I figured I wasn't sleeping, and it kind of stressed me out that I wasn't sleeping, so that made me not sleep even more. So I was like, whatever, I'll just wake up and go to work and power through. So I went to work Saturday, even more sick, tried to keep my distance from everybody, came home after work and slept, and yesterday I didn't work, thank goodness, and my husband was home, so I did a lot of rest, drinking a lot of tea, honey and lemon tea, and gargling with salt water. I heard it is good. I tend not to take like flu and cold medications even when I'm not pregnant, but being pregnant you really don't have the option anyway, so just trying more natural remedies to make it go away. Luckily the sore throat has gone. We are now Monday, but my nose is a faucet. It's like a congested faucet, if that makes sense. So it's still hard to breathe, but it won't stop running, so I don't know what the deal with that is about, but it's the first time I've been sick this pregnancy, and I'm thinking it's because the kids went back to school, so that would make a lot of sense. I can't complain. I'm 14 weeks. First time I got sick. Well, aside from the nausea, that is. A whole different bag of worms. But yeah. That's how I'm doing today. As far as symptoms, I am no longer nauseous. I think I said that last week, but I think I can stop talking about it now. It's gone. Let's knock on wood. It's totally gone. That's awesome. Tiredness is still there, but I'm sick also, so who really knows if it's come or just sickness. I don't know. What else as far as symptoms? Oh, I wrote this one thing down on my phone. This is so weird. I have been loving sauce. Any kind of sauce. I guess you'd call it a pregnancy craving. I don't know. Well, to be honest, I typically love sauce, pregnant or not pregnant, but just this past week and a half, I would say, I want vegetables, which is good because I'm totally over that aversion. I could eat so many vegetables, any type, which is great. But I want to dip them in, like, I want a tray of a whole bunch of different sauces, like fat-free sour cream, mustard, barbecue sauce, ranch sauce. I have this like sweet chili sauce. What else have I been doing? Greek yogurt, ketchup, like whatever. I just want to take my vegetables and like dip it in all these sauces and eat it. I don't know, like every meal, I can't get over it. I don't know. I guess it's a good thing that I'm eating vegetables, but eating some of those sauces are not that great for you. So I don't know. It was enough for me to write it down on my phone as a pregnancy symptom. I even did it today, so who knows how long that will keep up. The other, I guess, symptom, I don't know. I mentioned it last week in my week 13 video that I was pretty confident I was feeling the beginnings of movement with this baby, and it's continued, so that's awesome. I wouldn't say I feel it probably at least once a day, but not like consistently the same time of day or anything like that. It's easier to feel at nighttime, although I was at work a couple times this week just sitting for long periods of time, or like, I don't know if I lean forward too much. I don't know what it is, but I definitely felt it a couple times when I was in a sitting position, which is weird. So I believe, I could be wrong, but it's when the baby rolls or flips or something like that. I don't think baby's big enough yet to make impact with punches or kicks or anything like that. It's more like a big movement because you only really feel it once and then you don't feel it again for a while. So yeah, really exciting. I'm pretty confident that it is. That's why I'm saying it again this week. I'm curious to see how the movements progress over the next few weeks. I'm really excited for them. I can't wait till I'm always waiting for the next thing, and then the pregnancy's over and I'm like, oh, I missed it, but I can't wait until I feel the baby on the outside, and my kids and my husband and stuff can feel baby on the outside. That's always an exciting moment. But yeah, as these kicks and punches get stronger, it's very exciting. One thing I've noticed this week as I'm laying down is that I can really feel my fundal height, which is the top of your uterus. Usually after week 12, the top of your uterus comes above your pubic bone. So if you push down on your lower stomach, it feels like kind of like an inflated balloon, like a hard balloon. You could feel just the top ridge of your uterus, and now being 14 weeks today, I can really feel it. It's like maybe 2 inches above my pubic bone, I want to say. Still a ways from my belly button, but when I push down I can feel it. That's definitely making my belly grow and appear bigger, which is great. I wrote this down on my phone. This is the week where I feel like people are noticing enough that even if they're not really close to me, they are asking me if I'm pregnant. I had a lady at kindergarten ask me when I was due, and I was like, oh, thank you for noticing. And she's like, what are you, 4 or 5 months? This was last week. I was like just 13 weeks. I was like, 13 weeks? She's like, oh, baby number 3, right? I was like, yeah, I don't know, growing faster. And then at work this week, a lot of our staff, like we were on a program break, so a lot of our staff are coming back into the facility. They haven't seen me in a month, and I think I had like 3 or 4 outright look at me and say, are you pregnant? Which is really, in my opinion, ballsy. Because what if I wasn't? I don't feel like I'm showing that much, but I don't know. The days that I was there, apparently I was showing enough for people to feel confident saying, are you pregnant, without risking me saying no, because can you imagine if I said that? So yeah, that's exciting. I am definitely showing to the world. Other than that, that's pretty much it for week 14. It hasn't been that eventful. I've been really busy with work. I have been trying to exercise more and be less concerned about the hemorrhage. Obviously still taking into consideration my midwife's recommendations. I'm not doing lifting or high impact or anything like that, letting my heart rate get too high. But I'm trying to relax a little bit since learning that hemorrhage is there. I know I won't know anything until 20 weeks. I'm just trying to live my life and trying to just be a little bit more confident about it. I think that with each week that goes by, I feel a little bit better about the situation, but I'm still really anticipating that ultrasound just to confirm that baby is okay, and I'm still hoping and praying the baby is okay. But yeah, that's how I'm doing with that, and I'll put a belly shot at the end as always. And I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Alright, and here's the 14-week belly from the front. You can see it rounding out right there. And then from the side. So I feel like, it's the line from my pants up here, but I feel like it's definitely going up. I know the top of my uterus is right here, but it must be pushing everything up more, I'm guessing. I don't know, I feel pretty big right around here. And this is nice and round, so yeah, it's 14 weeks.